Yes, this is our third year in sponsoring a home garden contest here in the borough of Pottstown. And the great thing about this year's contest is it's bigger than it's ever been before. We have included the entire borough as far as eligibility for participation in the garden contest this year, which is awesome. The cash prizes have also been increased. So this year we are offering $2,500 in cash and gift card prizes for first, second, and third places in each of the four categories. This year we are offering a category for juniors, for children 18 years of age or younger, and the top cash prize for that category is $100. So we're excited about that. We have a residential category for front and side gardening, and the top cash prize is $250 for that category. We also have a backyard garden because we understand that the backyard sometimes is more flamboyant, filled with more vegetables and things of that nature. And that category also comes up with a top prize of $250. And also new this year, we have a neighborhood category where 3 neighbors can get together and collectively garden using each of their space, or maybe one space, but 3 neighbors have gotten together to garden. And that category has a top prize of $800.
So I won for the home beautification project. So it was first place for beautifying my the front of my home. So every year since I bought the home 7 years ago, I've always put window boxes, ferns. I'm on the sunny side of the street, so I have to be very cautious about what I put out there if I want it to last through September. So there's a lot of greenery, but different tones of green. So I try to make it pop out a little bit. You know, I take pride in my home. I put a lot of work into it. I think it looks pretty, and it's very nice. It's kind of validating to have somebody else tell you it looks pretty too.
I'll just let you know a little bit about our judges. We'll have some of the garden committee members will be judges, in addition to members of the Pottstown Garden Club. They have also judged each year, so we're pretty excited about that. And what the judges actually look for is a good use of color in the garden, a great balance in plants. They also look for creativity. If you use accessories such as a little bench or a stool or maybe a gnome in your garden, that will get you extra points.
I think it's a great tool for, you know, community spirit, where you can appreciate and maybe draw some attention to some of the hard work that your neighbors are doing on their house as well. So it shines a light on kind of these little gems in our neighborhood.
And then we'll do these kind of beans.
They can buy window boxes or repurpose items and make a window box. So that's just a small box that hangs from the windowsill on the outside of their home or apartment, and plant herbs and flowers in those boxes. There's also many container gardening ideas. So again, you can repurpose old whiskey barrel, or repurpose even a tote and plant items in there. I've seen, for example, people have planted sweet potatoes in a tote and have reaped a very great harvest by doing that. Also, if you have a small plot of land, if a family is really excited about gardening and they have space in their backyard, they can set up a few rows and cultivate the soil and grow fresh vegetables, which is pretty awesome.
So historically, when I first bought the house, I had a little container garden in the backyard. So usually just tomatoes and my herbs. But you know, 4 years ago, when the CLT, when Mosaic started the community garden, it allowed me to diversify. So I mean, I had cabbage and melons and corn last year. I couldn't believe we actually grew corn. It was delicious. So you really get a better sampling of the different vegetables you can grow. For me, it was definitely, there was some trial and error. So it was okay if not everything made it, but you learned along the way, you know, whether you watered too much or did I have too much sun. You could kind of tell as you were going. And the wonderful part about the community garden is that there's always a resource here, whether it's Laura or some of the other gardeners. You can always ask a question. Is this the right place? Is this the right time? What else should I be planting?
We also have resources available for people who would like to garden but maybe don't have the knowledge base that they believe they could have to actually win a contest. We offer workshops where residents can attend the workshop to find out more about the basics of gardening. We offer plants and soil here, so if there's a family that's in need of additional plants or in need of fresh compost and good soil, we offer that here at no cost to them. And we also have this year whiskey barrels, and they are approximately 20 inches in width and 18 inches deep, and the family is able to plant in the whiskey barrel and also use that whiskey barrel to enter into the contest. So if someone needs assistance and support, we're here to help. They can contact us on our Mosaic website at mosaicclt.org and click on the Contact Us page and send us a message, and someone will return their call or send them an email to let them know that what hours they're available, and meet up at the garden and pick up some good stuff.
I think there's something so cathartic about, as a community coming together and, planting seeds and growing these wonderful, vegetables and fruits, and, it's a great experience just to share this with my neighbors and friends. So during the summer, the CLT, the Mosaic Community Land Trust, they run a summer program there, and I, on occasion, have donated some time to work with the kids. I am a research scientist by trade, so we did some experiments on filtration, so they understand a little bit better about what the function of the soil is for gardening. We tested the pH for soil. We also did some experiments around that. So it just got them a little bit excited about, a different aspect of gardening, but a very important one. So I think for them there's an immediate gratification for, it's the wow factor with science. So if we can get them a little bit excited, plant that seed for them, and then later on they can come out here and actually plant some seeds and grow vegetables, I think it's a great start. There's something so rewarding about being able to walk down the street, coming back with a basket full of tomatoes and cucumbers, and it's also great for me, because I rarely ever make it back to my house with all my vegetables, because the neighbors want to partake as well, and I'm happy to give it away. I'm happy that I can share my abundance of vegetables with them. So it's very rewarding.
Yeah, here in Pottstown, downtown Pottstown specifically, we recognize the challenge that our community faces with growing fresh vegetables and being able to have access to fresh vegetables. So it is the Mosaic Community Land Trust initiative to offer community gardens in the downtown area to satisfy the need of the challenges that the families face. It's been known and it's been said that downtown Pottstown is sort of like a food desert. So there's a lot of convenience stores in downtown Pottstown, and they sell a lot of processed foods, foods with high fat content and high fructose corn syrup. And so with the gardens being downtown, the community gardens, we are not only able to offer families to grow in the gardens, but any surplus vegetables that we grow, we offer to families each week at a low cost using our produce cart. We push it out front. The garden's located at 423 Chestnut Street, and we offer fresh tomatoes, organically grown herbs, other root vegetables. We offer them for sale each week so families can stop by and pick them up. And we are really excited that we're able to do this in our community, and we think that our residents have benefited, and we hope that childhood obesity and family obesity will be decreased.
Just, don't be scared to mess up. That's part of the process. So dig a hole and just put your seeds in and watch them grow.
Yes, and if you have any questions, need any help, or want to find out more about our garden contest, please visit our Mosaic page at mosaicclt.org. Also, like us on Facebook at Mosaic Community Land Trust. And the garden contest deadline is June 18th at 5 p.m. and I hope to see you all enter, and so that we can visit your home and look at your wonderful garden.